Here we are, traveling with the greatest production team on the planet Earth, Firestone Production. And we're headed by Jessica Mbangeni, Big Stone Records, Oshun, Junior Blacks, Mama Lord. We say here with Mama Lord. Ladies and gentlemen, we are on this journey because we know that this journey is very important to our people, not just here in Jamaica, but all over the world. They need spiritual cleansing. And in order for the crime and the violence to stop in this country, we have to have spiritual cleansing. And that's why it's very important for Jessica to come and meet with her people that was taken over 300, 400 years ago in this dungeon. Our ancestors forcefully taken from the land. Some of our relatives were murdered. So we are here once again to let them know that we have not forgotten them. And we will never forget what happened to them and how they helped to pave the way for us to be able to walk. Even though we still, some of us, under mental slavery, but we're still able to walk freely and to garner the spirit of you, our ancestors, who have bled and died and paved the way for us so we can have this day. Today is February 19th. The time is almost 5 o'clock and we're walking. I know you people in South Africa, you're going to be laughing at what I'm saying, eh? But guess what? They stole our culture. They stole our language. They stole our identity. So please bear with me if I mispronounce the name. I will get it right. I will. I will. The journey continues. And we will show the world that we will not forget. Firestone Production, I want you to come right here and just videotape the ocean. And you can see, ladies and gentlemen, the river joins the ocean. Where the ship comes in and the sailors jump out. Continue, here we go. Junior is our guide. He plays commoner and he's taking us to where our ancestors are. Right over here. Jessica, this is the slave dungeon that our ancestors were placed in forcefully over 300, 400 years ago. Welcome to Si Mi Nuh Mo. Just like the door of no return, this is Si Mi Nuh Mo Africa. This is the belly of the beast. I want all of you from all over the world to take a look at where our ancestors used to be held. This is the slave dungeon. As you can see, there is no roof, just the skies, and our ancestors live.
bathula bangakwazi ukuvunguzelisa impilo yabo. Makube khona ucwango nenzolo esizweni sakho. Nakumhlaba waseJamaica, nakumhlaba waseJamaica, nalulutsha lutshabalala Thixo, naba bazali bejikelana nabantwana. Sithi ngenelela mfelinqangi, amathambalala ukuthula mawazole, ukuze ingqondo yawo ingangeni kwinzala yethu. Torhwameva siyashweleza, 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 siyashweleza. Sithi makube phansi kubele, kudede kumnyama kuvela ukukhanya, kuthi imizimba iyanatshwayo kule ndawo, imizimba yokhokho bethu, ingqiqo yabu-Afrika mayivuseleleke ezingqondweni zabantwana bethu, inkcubeko yabu-Afrika iphile phakathi kwethu. Ubuntu. Usikhusele izinyaniso yakho. Sihambe, sesihambe, sihambe, sesihambe, sihambe, sesihambe. Greetings, my brothers and sisters. Botani ma Africa mahle. In my Xhosa language, we say Bottom Africa. Nani, you can also say Bottom Africa. Botani ma Africa. Africa. I greet you all in the name of Africa, my beginning, Africa, my ending. It is the great honor for me to be guided by the Spirit to come to this dungeon today. Right in this afternoon when the sun sets, it tells us that we are going to rise. The spirit of our forefathers, wherever they are, wherever they see the vision of the Africa united,
nice,
in the African continent and wherever in the world.
yes,
Today is at peace because the daughter of the soil has come.
Malem,
I am the daughter of the soil. Igubevukazi, Utibuchiana, my clan names, the names of my forefathers, the names that I was taught by my grandmother, the names that has made me to discover the purpose that I have. These are the clan names that has taught and connected me to the gift of the praise poetry that I have. Because my grandmother taught me that when a woman or a girl is giving birth at home without out of wedlock, you give your clan names to your child to introduce your child to your family. It has been a great honor for me to be brought up by my grandmother, who has taught me a lot about our customs and traditions. My grandmother taught me as if she was playing when she said to me, under the colonial cloud where we live in South Africa, at the times before Nelson Mandela was released in prison, before South Africa called a democratic country today. But my grandmother sat down and gave us life and gave us the heritage of who we are. Wathi wena ungugubevu utiba ujiyani ishuba sowushubela abantwana ukhala khululum labantwana umgodi omdala wathi damantshontsho inkomo zikatiba inkomo zikasijekula inkomo zikaNuhambe ezadla intsimi kabhangqoza ikhukhuza zayithala zemkani ingcambu. When I gave birth to my son, that is the time I connected my son to the ancestors, and the gift of praise poetry, the gift of speaking, conveying the messages from our ancestors came forth. Yonke loo nto namhlanje ndisithi I thank my great ancestors, izinyanya zakowethu ogubevu otiba ojiyana osishuba sowushubela abantwana okhala khululum labantwana omgodi omdala wathi damantshontsho inkomo zikatiba inkomo zikasijekula inkomo zikaNuhambe ezadla intsimi kabhangqoza ikhukhuza zayithala zemkani engcambu. Ndibulela amatolo ozula omchengo odla amandla, ndibulela obhadela otshiba sonkulu kononunu, ndiyabulela ngoba nindithathe nindikhuphe kumhlaba wasengqamako kukhothane nindizise kulo mhlaba waseJamaica ukuba ndizohlangana nani mathongo amakhulu. Ndiyabulela ukuba namhlanje ubuqhawekazi ndibufumene apha buvela khona kule ndawo kulela kuwo amaqhawe asekhaya, kule ndawo kulela kuwo a door of no return. Wow! But today we demolish all the spiritual burdens, all the spiritual curses, all the generational curses. We destroy them, we break them. There is going to be peace and eternal peace, love, humility, a law of humility is going to rule in this island of Jamaica. We are cleansing in this island because we are not defined by slavery. We are defined by who we are before we are even Africans. We are more divine. We are more divine than defined by being continental. But we are the spiritual divinity that God is within us. And we are who we are. It feels good to be an African. Atuzizwe uJamaica sithatha ingqungqulo kwaMbheki inhlamene egwele yokhakhailwe ngovya kwamadiba umalala ejongile emhlaca amagusa kwimilondo ekhaya elanqanqade limaxhakaxhakela choma amaxhoba lamakhoba ngentshuntshana ngoncumo emfazweni athi wadiliza ishumi lamadoda ngaxeshanye. Kahleni madoda, Thaba Mbeki once said, I am an African. I owe my being to the hills and the valleys, the mountains and the glades, the rivers, the seas, the deserts, the flowers, and the ever-changing seasons that define the face of our native land. My body has frozen in our latter-day snow. It has thawed in the warmth of the sunshine and melted in the heat of the midday sun. The crack and the rumble of the summer thunders, lashed by startling lightning, have been the cause of both trembling and of hope. The dramatic shapes of the mighty Drakensberg, the soil-colored waters of the Ligwa, Iqilinothukela, and the sands of the Khalahati have all been the panels of the sun on the natural stage of which we act out the foolish deeds of the fear of the day. At times I'm in fear. I've wondered if I should concede the equal citizenship of our country to the lion and the leopard, the elephant and the springbok, the black mamba, the hyena and the pestilential mosquito. Remember, we are the grandchildren of Nongause. We are the great-grandchildren of the warrior men and women that inside Sikukune led. The patriots, Mpampu and Kachayo took to battle. The soldiers, Mushashu and Guvunyane taught never to dishonor the cause of freedom. We come from all those who were transported from India and China, whose being solely the fact that they could provide physical labor. Those who taught us that we could both be at home, but foreign. Those who taught us that the human existence itself demanded freedom as a necessary condition for human existence. Oh, Phumlani Matambo. Phumlani Matambo nilala ukuthula nitekete isintsana zenu nisamkele xa singenile kulo mhlaba waseJamaica. Oh, my God, inhliziyo yenu. Oh, guqukani Mathamba amathola mthonyama, phefumlani izinkonde ze-Afrika, vulani amazibuko so that your children can flourish. Vulana mazibuko, so that your children can be those heroes and heroines that you are. We honor you. We salute you. We honor you. We honor your sacrifices. We honor your love, resilience. We honor your steadfast love. We honor your patriotic love. You are divine. You are divine. You are divine. You are divine. Sithi makube Khosi. Sithi kumakubele. Sithi makudede ubumnyama. Makuvele ukukhanya. Sithi makube Khosi. Sithi makubele. This is the rope of peace and unity for all those 8,000 who have fallen, who have fought until the end, for those who stood for the cause of the times, for those who have brought us to be where we are today. You are standing on the shoulders of the giants. Africa is the hub of liberation. We salute them. Patron of unity. Khambelende vula kwamthikhaga. Thibothi bindunga. Siyabulela ngegalelo lakho. Ngolomsila. Siyabulela. Namhlanje siyakwazi uvula imilomo. Siyabulela Steve Biko. Siyabulela. 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 Siyabulela Maqhawe. Siyabulela. Uvile ubuhlungu Maqhawe. So much. Nivile indlela obukhoboka Maqhawe. Nayiwela imilambo ebumnyameni. But today, we break that boundary. We've come to see you. We've come to reconnect with you. We've come to instill peace and recognize your heroic deeds. This door of Si Mi Nuh Mo is the door of all the streams from all over the world. They will come and honor you. They will come and bow down before you. Nini enaqhawula imixokelelwano yengcinezelo nentshutshiso. Siyabulela kulo. Yazi ngobani nathina ngaphandle kwenu. Namhla sinengcambu ngoba siyayazi apho sisuka khona. Sinekamva ngoba siyazazi apho sisuka khona. Maqhawe siyabulela. Sithi mazenethora. Insana namhlanje esezizingweni. Thina siyachothoza ungena kulomnyango nanani kuthiwa nilahlelwa ninhlokothiswa kwimbombozone zale ndawo kwimbombozone zesisele enalala kuso nizinsika ze-Afrika. You are the pillars of strength in these times of our times. Sijonge kuni. May your spirit incarnate through us all. Your law of resilience. Siyanichenga, siyaningxengxeza. Sithi siyashweleza. 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 Siyashweleza mathambesi oh siyashweleza mathambesi siyashweleza siyashweleza mathambesi siyashweleza mathambesi siyanicenga zalani kwazi ziphithiphithi zalani kwazi nkqithela zolani oh zolani mathambesi botata omkhulu xa sayishiya le ndawo siyathemba nivile bomakhulu bantwana basekhaya oh uthi umculo eboniswe lakwethu uthi umculo eboniswe lakwethu boniswe lakwethu siyatakusisa Thixo siyatakusisa sithi makabe nani anenze niphumule kunaphakade anikhanyisele ukhanyiso olunganciyo ndlela inde, le ndlela inobunzima, le ndlela inde, le ndlela inobunzima, le ndlela inde, le ndlela inobunzima. Oh, oh, oh. Sibulela ingqalelo, sibulela inzondelelo, sibulela umoya wenzondelelo, sibulela umoya wamandla, sibulela umoya ophila ngaphakathi kwethu. Ubuthixo bukaThixo ngenxa yenu silifuzile elobandla laqala latshutshiswa. Siyabulela ngani, sithi maze nethole, nathi siyaphambili. Siyabafundisa, sibabonisa abantwana bethu izizwe ngezizwe. Siyawuvumelana zithi ngqalo nengqibelelo yeAfrika. In the name of Africa, my beginning. Africa, my ending.
The Bible, the spiritual book of guidance, said that when Cain killed his brother Abel, the Almighty looked at him and said, "Where is your brother Abel?" And he said to the Almighty, "Am I my brother's keeper?" The Almighty looked at him and says, "As of this day, down to the very earth that you walk on is cursed." The spiritual book of guidance also says that the Almighty God give man the power to kill body, but man no get no power to kill spirit. So those who kill 500 million of us, they're just able to kill the bodies. The spirit of I and I ancestors, by the grace and mercy of the Most High, is bigger than those who kill the bodies. They cannot kill the souls. So we know that the spirit of our ancestors live on and live through us. And that is why it is not by coincidence that we are here at this time, gathered as one family, gathered with our sister Jessica, all the way from the continent, that we have this family reunion here this afternoon. It is not a coincidence, it was ordained to happen. And we are saying that forward ever, backward never. This is a giant step forward, and we will continue to go forward and forward and forward and more forward, right, in the process of unification until it is achieved. So we give thanks for the grace and mercy and the presence of the Most High, and we just want to give thanks unto the ancestors whose shoulders we stand on, that they can bring us together here this afternoon in one unity. So this afternoon, we just want to seal up the thing with just peace, grace, mercy, love, and respect for all. From strength to strength, we grow. One love, one heart, one destiny. That is my few words. On behalf of the Paul Bogle Foundation.
Yo!
Ladies and gentlemen, you have just witnessed Jessica Mbangeni, all the way from South Africa, coming back to Portland to Si Mi Nuh Mo, to speak unto the ancestors that left her shores over 400, going on 500 years ago. You saw her expression. You saw the way she cried for the soul. Now, at least now, the soul can be laid to rest. Mama Africa has arrived and delivered. Ladies and gentlemen, today is a blessed day for Jamaica, because the spilling of blood, the wanton murdering of our brothers and sisters that was invoked upon us by our colonial master, wanting to capture us, wanting to take us permanently in captivity, but it will never happen. Jessica Mbangeni said, "We shall rise, and we shall rise, and we shall rise." And today, our ancestors has risen.
I'd like to thank you for hosting me. It has been more than hosting me. for welcoming me, for taking me through this journey of connecting with my ancestors. Thank you so much for being the light on my way. And I am the true evidence that we are connected all over the world as the African spirit. And this has been a divine journey in my life that I've never experienced. And on that note, I'd like you to have this token of appreciation. It's the neckpiece of Abatem clan, with a tribe of Nelson Mandela.
Abatem clan?
Yes, the Abatem tribe. Yes. So they wear these colors of authority.
Thank you.
So you will notice that the great Nelson Mandela has this. It's worn by the chiefs and the kings. So you are the queen. Thank you ever so much. And these are the members.
Thank you.
That matches all of us. So you will always remember that Jessica, your dearly daughter, has come home and brought the music as well. This is a tribute to African heroes, a tribute to the African heroes. Yes. Thank you ever so much for the divine spirit that God has given you. You are so generous in assisting us to create legacy. That's what we say.
Yes, and the embrace.
Yes.
The embrace.
See you soon. See you soon in the African shores.
Yes.
Yes, we'll be traveling together, Ghana, all the West African countries. Yes,
and then the East African countries.
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Got it? Yes. We all right?